Now a News Channel exclusive investigation. A buyer beware for anyone who's thinking about purchasing a used car. News Channel anchor CJ Ward joins us live to explain so something like this never happens to you. CJ.
We certainly hope it doesn't. People thinking about buying a used car these days may do a couple things. They may start off with Google searches. They may get a pre-purchase inspection. They may buy a Carfax about that vehicle. You can do all those things, but some problems just fall into the gray area. That's the sound of a 2015 Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG S, a luxury sports car equipped with 500 plus horsepower. Victor Sanchez bought the car in October 2017 from a used car dealer in San Luis Obispo.
This is the recall letter that I got.
Weeks later, he received a safety recall notice. He needed other work done, so he took it to Mercedes.
They worked on the factory warranty issues, no problem, but they say they could not do the recalls, and they weren't sure about why.
Turns out the car was originally sold in Canada, then brought to the U.S. without going through Mercedes USA. So that makes it a gray market car.
Again, they said, yeah, no, we can't do the recalls because the car is Canadian, and so Mercedes-Benz of the United States won't honor the recalls of foreign vehicles.
Sanchez admits the dealer that sold him the car disclosed that it was Canadian, after he noticed that all of the numbers in the vehicle were in the metric system.
I was not worried since it was still under factory warranty, and the car had been serviced in Mercedes-Benz. Also, they show me Carfax, which it seems to be pretty reliable, and it didn't show any issues.
Plus, Sanchez says the car has U.S. and California inspection stickers. But the recall, a safety problem with the vehicle's software, made Sanchez very nervous, and rightfully so.
I want my money back.
Sanchez says he went back to the used car dealership that sold him the car. They offered a trade-in allowance that was $30,000 less than what he had paid just 6 months before. Mercedes-Benz USA declined to buy the car or do the recall repairs. Sanchez says he even offered to pay for the recall work out of his own pocket. Mercedes declined again. Instead, he was told to put it on a flatbed truck and ship it back to Canada.
So the closest dealership for me is 1,200 miles away.
Instead, he called the news channel Tipline, and we contacted Mercedes-Benz USA in Atlanta. We received this written statement. Since there are subtle but sometimes important differences in the hardware and software found in Canadian and U.S. vehicles, additional training and specialized tools may be required for U.S. dealership technicians to complete recall work and other repairs beyond basic maintenance on Canadian specification vehicles. Well, that makes sense, but if that's the case, how could a Mercedes-Benz dealership work on the car at all? Sanchez says they've serviced the vehicle for maintenance and even factory warranty repairs in the U.S., sometimes costing thousands of dollars.
Remember I told you about the difference they explained about campaigns and recalls?
Mercedes told us that it can get complicated, but they eventually agreed to repair Sanchez's safety recall. We were glad that Mr. Sanchez was able to work with our U.S. dealer partner to address the only open recall campaign associated with his vehicle.
I did a lot of work, and then you did a lot more, and so it seems like you call the right numbers.
And we would like to thank Mercedes-Benz USA and Santa Barbara Mercedes-Benz for fixing that recall and getting Victor's vehicle back on the road safely with that recall repaired. Now, Victor does say that he spoke with a couple of attorneys who told him that he actually had a pretty good case against the used car dealership that originally sold him the vehicle, but that he would spend thousands, possibly tens of thousands in a legal fight. He just didn't think it was worth it. Now, the vehicle is for sale, so if you want it, you can have it. Victor says if he doesn't sell it, he's just going to keep driving it because it really is a fun car to drive, and now it's actually safe to drive. Janelle, back to you.